Am I live? All right. That took a little time tonight. It was, I don't know how good the connection is. Hi, everyone. Ugh. Hi there, Marilyn and Tapestry Tart, Linda, Butterbean Head, Izetta. Did I miss anybody? That was weird. That was the first time that's happened where I go live and it just didn't go. Hi, everyone. It's Friday night. Guess what? Time for a gathering. My lips are too pale. I think I'm going to put some color on them. How are you guys? No, it's not you. It was connection. That's better. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Sean. Hello, Cutjut. Oh, it's nice to see everybody. Man, I tell you, if it was in the 80s today, it's going to get into the 90s in the next day or so. Such extreme temperatures. How's the lighting, okay? Because that's always a problem. I'm going to have to get one of those ring lights that stand right up and easy to put on. Kathy just sent me an I told you so in text because I had bought these sesame bagels last week and I couldn't find them. And I knew I saw them. I knew I bought them. Looks good. Okay. And I don't like it to get hot here. Anyway, I found them today. She told me, she goes, did you check the truck? And I'm like, no, I checked the truck. That's where they were. Doreen, if I could send you the 80s and 90s, I certainly would. Okay, good. Everything's good. Yeah, so it's like in the 80s, and I looked at the weather, and it's like, are we having summer now? Because we just barely had winter. Huh. Let's see what it is. Right now, it's 82 degrees here. Yeah. And tomorrow, it's going to be 88 tomorrow. Don't tell me. Sunday, 97. What? High of 97 this coming Sunday here. And then Monday, 93. Tuesday, 87. But on Wednesday, the high is only 63. Isn't that crazy, though? 97 to 63. Happy Texas weather. 97. I'm like, I hope it doesn't, but that's what it says. That is exactly what it says. 97. I mean, that's this craziness. Hi, Candy. Miss Candy Purple. Hi, Eleanor. And Dana. Hi, Dana. Yeah, no, I didn't leave chicken in the truck, but I did the bagel, and actually the bagels were okay. I mean, they're probably not going to last too long, but there was nothing, they weren't moldy or anything. I had one. That's what dinner was. I just toasted a bagel with that, that stuff that what's it called? Pimento, like creamy kind of cottage cheese and cheddar cheese pimento spread. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Welcome. So, yeah. So we found the bagels. Yeah, they're still okay, but I'm sure most of the life of them is gone. I checked for mold, but I didn't see any. And luckily, the weather has been cool until today. No chicken in the truck. Hi, Steamin' Bean. How you doing, Scott? Hope you're feeling good. Yep, everybody's greeting each other. I remember being in Texas, and the temps were in the 90s and around 100. Yeah, it gets really hot, and it gets really cold, and it really rainy, and it's really windy, and the hail's bad. I mean, you name it, we get it. all in 1 week. It's a big joke here, because it is like that. It's dramatic. I lived in California. I don't remember the dramatic weather. I lived in Florida for years. You could time the afternoon rain around 4 p.m. in the summer. I mean, you could time yourself that's what's going to happen. Not here. Not here. That's right, Maryland. Texas doesn't do anything halfway. It's lovely where you are, Eleanor. That's nice. So you've warmed up. Beautiful. In the UK, I'm so envious of people that have gotten to travel, like really travel. I've traveled just in our country, really. My country, the country, our USA. But I've always just really felt something like I wanted to go overseas so bad. Now that I'm getting old, it's just a little too hard. Hey, Linda. Good evening. So nice to see you. So you're getting only a high of 48, and we're getting up today 80, 83, 85. I don't know, something. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I was out, but it's going to get hot. And my air conditioner so far, knock on wood, it gets 2 thumbs up. Oh, that's just, I wish that was that easy, Eleanor. Wouldn't that be nice if I could just, boom, me and the pups. My week's been good, very good. Nothing bad has happened. I'm very grateful. The weather's been really mild, except for it's going to get hot, but it's been mild. 2 days ago, 74. Well, that's what we've been having, 68 to 75, but now we're spiking. I hope your Wi-Fi gets strong. I know it. There's times like when I tried to log on just now and start the live stream, it didn't start right away. It's like, hey, because there's lots of weather out there. Darn it. Hi, Meadow Fairy. Yeah, it's been sunny and cool where you are, Diana. But we're like Texas, ups and downs. Yes, violent, extreme weather. I'm so happy. I'm really in my apartment now because this apartment's brick, and then it's also got wood, but it's solid. Feels solid. I'd like to take a trip on a Harry Potter train. Sounds really good. Marilyn, I had an appointment this afternoon. It turned out that a hoodie was too much because it was 60. Yeah, that's perfect. I love weather that you can just have a nice light jean jacket or something. Hi, Rub One. I don't really sunbathe, be honest. I'm pretty pale and don't want cancer skin. But I mean, I sit out there. I'll sit out there, but not because I want to get a tan. Get a big bus. Oh, that's right. So this is your little trip, your adventure, Dana. Going to the Sanso Gardens. I wish I was going along with you. Well, the dog's paws, you're right, as far as it could be that hot. There's lots of grass. So if it's that hot, I'll just kind of keep on the grass. I won't let them burn. Eleanor Checkets. I got shingles at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that's awfully painful. Hello, Lulu. Really? Your sister went on the Harry Potter train. How was that? Did she love it? Those are things I'd like to take a train. There's a lot of things I'd like to do. I will take a train before I die, unless I die tomorrow or something. But that's one of my things. I want to do a little train ride. Hello, Cameron. How are ya? Yeah, did she like the train ride? Dana says 150 acres of gardens to walk. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I have noticed lately, I think it's just I'm a little strained or something, but if I stand up too long, my lower back just I have to find a seat. So I went shopping today. It didn't bother me too bad because I had a cart to lean on. But It was warm in Scotland today. It was warm in Texas today, too. We're supposed to get to 97 on Sunday. I'm not looking forward to 97. That's almost like snow and ice. It's so hot you don't want to even go out. That the LA to Orlando is a very big, good train trip, too. You say warm, it's 56. I'm saying 97 on Sunday. Today was about 83. It was a beautiful day, but it's going to get really hot. Oh man, butterbean head. I don't feel like I'm going to be usually faint, but my lower back starts to pull. And there's no place to sit when you're shopping these days. You just have to bite the bullet and make it quick and get the hell back to the car. Minnow Ferry's getting rain and snow. Tell everybody, are you in Michigan? I forget. Believe me, I forget a lot. Yep, the same. That's what I have, Linda. Like a little bit of almost sciatica, which I've had, but not quite. We don't get warmer than 60 in the summer. Really? I would like Scotland, see, because I like cool weather. Not freezing, but I like cool weather. Yeah, Michigan. So you're getting snow and rain and yucky weather. We're getting hot. Sun, bright sun. Hi, Doggle Band. Hi, DJ. We're supposed to get up to 97 Sunday. That floors me. Hello, Kathy's almost 60. I'm not there yet. '65 is like considered pretty warm in Scotland. There's no place in Scotland that like has beachy kind of weather. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not ever been anywhere. Yeah, Dana, I have a little bit of back issues happening myself. Hi, Joseph. These came from Kathy went with her mom and her daughter-in-law, and they went to Pioneer Woman's place in Oklahoma where they have a mercantile, and she brought me these back. So they're from well, I don't know if they're from Oklahoma, but that's where she got them. Hi, Anita. You're eating. Enjoy your dinner, Anita. Thanks for coming in and just relax, eat, chew, drink. I only have a Diet Coke here right now because I had a little something earlier. These glasses, they come in they're multicolored. Got them from I forget who, of course, my mind, but one of my lovely subscribers sent me those. Love them. I use them every day. Linda, I had my dog to the vet. He's been having seizures, and so he got some medicine. Yeah, it scares me. I can't. If anything that I can't take is my dog sick. Really, it's the worst. Sometimes sleeping is really important. Like your body needs to sleep and heal and energize. So sometimes you need to sleep. Yes. And eating and listen, it is not easy to live alone, be kind of alone and lonely sometimes and not eat. I'm a good cook, so I have to like be really careful of how much I cook at one time. I have a fan in my bedroom and I have a little USB fan that if I really get hot, but the air conditioner kicks ass here. I'm really happy to say. Hello, Bill. How are you tonight? How are you tonight? I hope you're doing good. I'm so glad it's Friday night. Friday nights are always so fun. And I'm in a good mood. And I have a surprise coming next week, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. But you'll find out. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting night. No hints yet. No. Mm-mm. Doggo Ben said, it sucks, Deb. I cook a lot too, but today a friend came by and we had coffee and I still felt sleepy. Yeah, you just need some rest right now. Maybe get some vitamin B12 or something, Back. Butterbean Head says, back when Happy Meals were good, I know a lady that was so tired of cooking. After her husband died, she had Happy Meal every day. I could never do that. Matter of fact, I can't have something the same every day. Like people that have the same lunch, the same breakfast every single day of their life. I couldn't do that. No way. Hi, Nancy Ashley. Welcome. It's okay. Maybe it is the weather making you sleepy. You need maybe like a protein shake, something that can kick your butt up. Hi there, Constantine, my darling. My TikToks, aren't they funny? Those are just really just being silly. I don't talk too much on them. Just eat what you want. Yeah, I try to eat a little, just not, the abundance. Like if you buy a bag of something, and I didn't do that. I went to the store today, and the only thing I did get, which is those little Hershey puddings, little Hershey chocolate puddings, and one usually does the trick. So I don't go to eat all of them, but I have to be careful because I am addicted to sugar. I would love a mani and a mani pedi myself. I used to have beautiful nails. Always go to the nail people, and I had acrylics for a while, and then I got into the dip. But ever since I moved to this area, that's just nails. I don't do them anymore. I'm not going to have a garden, Bill, and I'm not sure if Kathy and Mark are. I don't know. I was there yesterday. They didn't say anything about it. Maybe sometimes they'll do it like in pots, not into the ground, but in pots. We do need fun. Got to have some fun. I want to have something to look forward to, so I got to think of something fun to do. I almost took a ride yesterday. I just put in Google historical towns near me, and one came up with a museum, but I wound up going to Kathy's instead. You had lemon pie with coffee. That sounds good. I think the Hershey's chocolate pudding is the best, like little chocolate puddings I've ever had. Oh, that's happened to me, Dana. She said she got a pedicure the other day and they cut my toe a little. It hurts. And yes, I have had problems with my feet getting done. Joseph says that Ensure or Glycerna is a good booster for energy. That one goes to you, Doggo Ben. I look forward to like eating, okay? Peanut brittle. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Not good to hurt. How dare them hurt our toes? Especially, you got to be careful. Ooh, tapioca. Good homemade tapioca. I haven't had it in years. Right. When you get older, meals are the event of the day. Or if you're going to go out somewhere, you really give it a lot of thought on where you're going to go, because I don't go out very much. So it's a big deal when I am in the city. Cozy Shack has good chocolate pudding and rice. I've had Cozy Shack, but I'll tell you what, Bill, I've had both. I like them. I like the Cozy Shack. I think they have like really good tapioca pudding. But this Hershey, I bought it here because it's local. And I thought, oh wow, Hershey, and it's delicious. Something about it, really chocolatey. Yeah, I don't go out a lot myself. I mean, if I do, it's a big thing to even to the store. Like I feel like I did something today. That's when you're getting older, right? Grocery store is somewhere. Oh, I went somewhere. Nancy, she said I went to Medicine Park in Lawton, Oklahoma last Saturday and had a blast. Ooh, the weather was so nice. Tons of VWs. Sounds like a good time out. Marilyn said I've never had a pedicure. Really? When they became a thing, I had broken toe and didn't allow anyone to touch my feet because of the pain. Everyone says they're great. If you have a good place to go, they are. Scott says I was at the clinic today and had my feet and toes looked at. Nurses said they're in pretty good shape. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, yeah. Very good to hear, actually. Kathy has to go to a podiatrist. She has bad diabetes. I mean, very hard for her to control it. It's a bummer. Gina, I'm sorry. Hi, Gina. Watch your channel, I admire. Oh, thank you. Well, you guys help me be spunky. Like if I didn't have this to do, I wouldn't have my spunk, you know? But I am a kind of spunky person. I'm playful. Feet are very important, yes. And sometimes did I show you guys the shoes I got? Did anybody send me shoes? I put it in my video because I was at Kathy's. They go, yeah, you've got a package from Amazon, which I had no clue. And I didn't order them. And they were on my wish list. So somebody bought me shoes. Should I go get them so you can see them? They're really nice and they fit me good. I picked them and somebody bought them. I'm like floored, but there was no sign, nothing inside. No, no gift from or anything. Here, I'll be right back. You're going to have to stare at my art and my necklaces for a minute. Should have left them on. So it was a sheer surprise when I opened them up, and they are the same ones, so they're from my wish list. I'll get close. Aren't they cool? And they're very comfortable. They don't have a name brand, but they fit. They're like really nice. Anyway, that was the surprise, and it was. And I wish I knew who I could thank. So if you are that person, let me know. Constantine, yes, you are a pedicure man. You are a very together guy, you know. Someday we'll get to see your place when it's perfect. I know, I don't know who sent them. They are comfortable. I wore them twice now. My new head on. Thank you for asking, Timothy. I do spend a lot of time on Second Life, which is why I didn't finish my painting. And I have a new head, and she's coming along. She's very, very. The name of the head is Sophia. It's a cat. How do you say it? A catwa, which is the name of the person, the artist. And the more I look at my avatar and fix her up and stuff, she sort of reminds me of like Sophia Loren. So maybe that was the face that they were making. And I love it. Better to be surprised by a pair of shoes than a baby. Yes. I also got something else too that had no name on it. Yes, those shoes are very good. They hug your feet and they're very comfortable. So I will be wearing them when I'm walking around. I don't know what I was just saying. I lost my train of thought. Tell him to make me one too. Yeah, these are nice shoes. I mean, I had picked them out, but I forgot I even had them on my list because I haven't done any. I haven't put anything on my. Well, actually, I have stuff on my list. Why not? Right? They're easy on off. Slip in, slip out. Oh yeah, my head in Second Life. Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Okay, you want to hear a little Second Life story? Anita, you had a yearly physical. They made me take one of your shoes and give me a sock for my feet to test my nerves. Oh, I've never heard of that. Anyway, okay, so like on Second Life is it's a like a virtual game. They call it a game, but it really is. There's games on it. You can play. It is a game because it's you become an avatar. You fix it up. You can shop. You can build things. You can rent. You can own a home. Everything. There's all kinds of role play, and there's all kinds of regular games. Like I play a lot of. Um, they call it hand and foot, which is canasta. I play cheesy. I play Uno. Whatever. But there are a lot of communications. So I'm like talking to this man about a month ago. I was dressed in a gown. My avatar, when I say my avatar was dressed in a beautiful gown, and I was at a club. That's a formal club, and you go there and you can dance, and it's fun because the menus you can dance any kind of dance, and you never get tired. So this guy asks me to dance, and he is wearing instead of a normal like suit or a tuxedo, he looks like he just came out of Interview for a Vampire, Tom Cruise and what's his face? Um, what's his name? Hate when my brain doesn't work. Anyway, thank you, Butterbeanhead. Brad Pitt. And they were wearing like the ruffled shirt and the velvet tails. This guy looked like he stepped out of that movie. And I'm dancing with him, and he tells me, "Would you like to see my house? I have a." He was basically said he had a castle. Not Antonio Banderas. No, Brad Pitt and Tom Jones was the movie Interview of a Vampire. Yeah, it was a good movie. Anyway, fancy, looked like a vampire, only he didn't have blood or teeth, but that's what he says. I didn't know at this point that he was a vampire, whatever the hell that means on Second Life. So he teleports me to his castle, and we get on voice. Up to that point, we were typing in text privately together as we were dancing. When we got to his castle, we could turn on the microphones and talk. And I talked to him like I'm talking right now. Okay. And we talked about he's from like somewhere in Pennsylvania or something, and just nothing about vampirism, just talking. And then he tells me about this family that he has found on Second Life a couple of years ago, built this castle. He's like the head, like the king of this clan of vampires. And you guys bored? Or because I don't know, I don't want to bore you with my story, but it gets good. Anyway, happy birthday, Joseph. I don't want to miss anything, you guys. Okay, so like we're now in his castle. We spent about an hour, and he was telling me, that he sent me a program if I wanted to, like, if I let him bite me, I could be part of I could be one of the queens of his castle. And I'm like, no, not interested, right? So we said goodbye, nice to meet you, and we friended each other. I was like, he was decent enough guy, right? Well, not last night, night before last, I'm dressed up again for some reason, and I hadn't been in a while, but I was dressed up at the same club. And out of the clear blue, he had not sent me a message. He hadn't said hello to me or anything. He sends me a thing. It says teleport. that this guy's his name would like you to send you a teleport, meaning that he wants me to come. Right. It is weird. So I think, okay, I remember talking to him. I know he's a vampire and he has a castle, and he's like I think he was in it like a 60-year-old man, because we did talk just like this. I let him teleport me to this other nightclub. He's standing there. I'm standing here. We're having trouble getting the dance. When you dance at a club, you click this, like there are these balls, and you click them, and it says couple or single. If you're dancing by yourself, you'd hit single. Couple, you get a blue and a pink, and the girl gets on the pink, and they start dancing. And then there's a menu. You can do cha-chas and rock and sexy, and you know what I mean? Anything, slow, waltz. So okay, we're having trouble getting the menu working, and he calls me. You can call somebody like an instant message, only on the phone. And I answer the phone. I go, "Hello, how you doing?" He said, "I know you're a man." That's what he said. "I know you're a man. It's all right, but I know you're a man." I'm like, "Excuse me? I am not a man. I'm 100% woman." I got so bent out of shape. I said, "We talked for over an hour, and you didn't think I was a man that night. What makes you I mean, he never really told me why he thought I was a man, but he said, "I'm sorry." I said, "You really are sorry." It was like, and so I'm like, "Listen, I'm done with this." And he was very sorry. He goes, "Oops, I'm sorry. I really am." And I teleport myself out of there. And I sent him a message. I said, "Maybe you need to drink a little blood." That was it. That was the end of him and me. We're not talking anymore. It was weird. Yeah, really weird. Because I know I have a sultry, low voice, but if you're talking to me for any length of time, I think you can tell I'm a female. I don't know what made him think that. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing, but he's never going to be talking to me again. Normally, I meet some really nice people. Honestly, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Pippa. That's her avatar name. And she lives in West Virginia. And another guy who, I mean, we have a little group that we sit out by the beach and hang out, and there's a bonfire, and we just chit chat live because some people like to use microphone. I don't know his problem, but that was weird. Yeah, it was weird. He wasn't playing with me, Joseph. Really, that's not how you play. That's insulting. Hi, Mike. Hey, nice to see you. You're never late. Yeah, you know what? There's strange people everywhere. So it's just like really first life, second life is just like first life when it comes to personalities and weirdos and funny people and characters, and they can be even stranger because you can make your avatar look any way you want. There's people that make their avatar into a bunny rabbit and they hop around places. Yeah, it's crazy, but mostly not. Do they talk about other players? That's not good. No, I mean, it's just really, you treat people just like you would in real life. Scott is gonna make an avatar and call it Constantine. That'd be a really good. I absolutely do sound like a woman. I think so. I'm pure woman, man. I couldn't be any other thing than what I am. It is interesting though. Yeah, there's people like bunnies or whatever character they want to be. And then there's people that all they do is buy huge pieces of like Sims land, and they have like this guy had a castle and blah blah blah. It was very ornate. It wasn't my style. Yeah, I think that would be an awesome name. My mother had a deep voice and people called it sexy. Yeah, that's it. Much better. Yes, Joseph, total gal. Yeah, you have to have patience too on Second Life because Just to walk your avatar out a door and up some stairs to follow somebody can be like a laughing thing because I have a trouble. My girl doesn't walk straight. Yeah, I like jewelry and makeup and lingerie and perfume. Yeah, I'm a girl. Yeah, Paisley, I'm sure he has some slave girls that will clean. But that's one thing about Second Life. There's no cleaning. You don't have to clean. Although the kitchens work, like the oven opens and there's always food in the oven, and there's always something you can click on and make it work. That's what I like about it. It's really very creative. And anybody I've really had no bad I mean, I really haven't had any. That was that was the weirdest thing that's happened. But people come on to you and they have a certain, like when somebody wants to talk to you and you're in a dance club and you want to dance, you're there to meet people. They always seem to like these guys, they think that they're going to be interesting if they send a message that just says hi. Hi. You went to HEB, Anita. Parked next to me was a tree with 2 bags from Walmart. I looked in them and they were full of confetti Easter eggs in cartons. I took them inside to the customer desk. Oh, somebody was going to do something, I think. Yeah, there's no cleaning in the game unless I guess you could make where you clean if that's what you were into and you want to build it. You don't have to pay. It doesn't cost anything to go on Second Life. What costs money on Second Life, I feel really good emotionally today. Okay. I really do. People get married and have babies. Honestly, they even have pregnant bellies on the avatars. I have never known anyone to do that, but I've heard of it. Um, I go from one thing to the next. Oh yeah, paying. Yeah, you wind up paying for like when you get into it and you like it, you want your avatar to look as good as other people. Like there's two kinds of avatars. The classic old-fashioned one, which is what I had years ago. And they're good, but they're not as good as the new ones. And the new ones are called mesh, and they look so real. They really are beautiful. And so that costs if you want to upgrade your avatar and then like I just bought a new head for my body so that because the one thing about avatars is usually everybody buys heads and bodies separate. There's always a line and you want to get your skin color to match completely. So, you have to spend a little money to look good. And then you have a beautiful avatar, you want to buy clothes. And then you want to be able to dance neat. So you buy a program, but they're not expensive. Um, when you're on Second Life, they go by lindens, and one like 100 lindens is maybe a quarter. It's not expensive, but it can add up. I'm into it because I don't have anything else to do around here. I paint, I listen to music, I get on Second Life, and sometimes I wind up dancing. Sometimes I'll just sit and talk to people. Or you can go. I went bowling. You can go bowling. You go on a horseback riding, which is fun. I went windsurfing. We had a beach party on Sunday. I was in a bikini. Me, my girl looked good. Okay, it's exciting, because and the lady I'm talking to, Pippa, she's in her 60s. Like, there's a lot of people that are older that are on. It just you have to. The technology is very hard to get used to walking and all that stuff is a learning curve. That's the game, is to learn how good you can get at it, how much you can really control your environment. I can make it sunset, midday, sunrise, midnight. High in love with health. Yeah, look it up. Matter of fact, on YouTube there's lots of people that make videos from Second Life. So if you put in the search Second Life homes or avatars, you're going to get tons of stuff and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. My old head is still available to me. It's in my inventory. If I ever want, you can have more than one avatar. I don't want more than one. One's plenty. You don't have a real good connection in love with health? Spend money to look good. Can't I look? You can look any way you want to look. I hope you're not too glitchy. Yeah, I don't even watch television anymore. I think I watched maybe one show, and then I've been watching the airline show on A&E, but it's on YouTube, full episode. So I don't need all the TV that I have. It's a computer game. You have to have a pretty good graphic card. You know how people are gamers? Those kind of computers are excellent for Second Life because the graphics are really out of this world. That is what's really neat. It's like really literally you are in beautiful areas. You can live on the ocean, and if you can join. I haven't done it yet. I'm thinking about joining. It's $12 a month, and then you have a premium account. With that, you get a house and land to put it on, and you can decorate it, and they call them prims. There's lots to learn about it. It's not just something you go in and it's easy. It's a game. Yeah. So I might become a primary, you know, I might do the $12. It's $100 for a year. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. Airline's a cool show. I really enjoyed that. I watched that in between, but I just canceled Paramount Plus. Yeah, it's just called Airline. It's Southwest Airlines. They did a reality show a few years ago, and there were several episodes of just crazy people on planes or waiting for their planes, or they're drunk already, or they're, just it could be anything. They lose their ticket, they get knocked off and freak out. Doggle Ben said, I need to get a decent TV. I don't understand the new ones, or if you can even get any channels without cable. You can't get any channels without cable, but you can buy you can buy a Roku TV, and in it's a package, and then you have like Hulu. You have to. TV has changed. You don't need cable. I've never heard of Behavior Panel, but that's interesting. That sounds interesting. Yeah, if on right here on YouTube, a full episodes without commercials. I have a Roku TV I had just bought, and I'm glad I did. What if you engage with someone you get to like and want to meet in real life? Is that possible? Yes, Joseph. There are people that have met in real life. A lot of people like there's a married people are on there, and straight and single people and gay people and any kind of people. All kinds of people are on there. Bikers, anything, country folk, um, Europeans, Japanese, Asians. It's kind of neat that you can really find your own group. I I I've I'm starting to be not addicted anymore to van life. I did it for like 6 years. Everybody that fixed their van or a bus. Um, yeah, you can buy a television at Walmart, not expensive. That's Roku ready. So when you turn it on, you have Roku, and there are free channels to start with. Let me see what I'm missing. Mike, we had our first thunderstorm of the year last night here in New Jersey. Lots of rain and lightning and loud thunder. Wow. No wind. Usually we get extreme winds. Well, welcome. You've got a good, we're getting to 97 on Sunday. We're getting the heat wave. Are there any gnomes on there? What do you mean? Like the gnomes that are in front of people's houses on their lawn? Probably. Let's see. If you like it so much, it's better to pay 100 for a year. Yeah, I know. I know. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But I am thinking because they give you a house and they give you 300 lindens a week. That's part of your plan. Well, I've been buying clothes and shoes and hair and head. Um, so it would actually behoove me. I mean, you can have, there are people that have like second life husbands and wives, or that, they even get married. Like they really, they get a place to get married and they go through the whole thing. But I'm single and just mingling, single and mingle. I wouldn't mind meeting somebody special. Who knows where that's going to be? The only thing I do know is that if you don't talk to anybody, you're not going to meet anybody. You know? Yeah, my Roku TV's good. I'm happy with it. I do enjoy it. I mean, listen, I can be on at 1 a.m. You know, I could be swimming in the beach. I just found a new beach that's just absolutely gorgeous. It's crazy with waves and fish and sharks. Hi, Gary. Of course, probably lots of it. You can save the lindens. Yeah, yeah. And like you can buy, if you wanted to buy lindens, because I have bought some. Maybe I need 1,000 lindens to get a bunch of clothes and stuff. That only costs $7. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, they might swoop me off my avatar feet. It's about the only feet they're going to swoop me off of. You never know. It's true. You don't need to pay to play the game. If you go on YouTube and just check out Second Life, just a couple videos of people put on, then you'll understand what it looks like. So if you come on as a newbie and you don't pay, you get a body, you can pick an avatar out, and they're not terrible, but they're definitely not as nice as the newer ones that people pay for. If you don't want to belong to it, you don't have to. So, like Amanda, she gets on Second Life now, and I have a little condo that I rent for 100 lindens a week, and so she can land there and call it her home. So whenever she comes on, she winds up going to my apartment, which she can have it. And yeah, but the technology is amazing. When I tell you, it's great. If you're married in real life, it would be cheating to me, but you're free to. Yeah, the ones that I've talked to about being married, a lot of the men that get on there that are married that I have talked to say that their wives are happy that they're not bothering them and they're not physically ever going to meet anybody. There's some rules. Whatever makes you happy, whatever arrangement you and your mates have, whose business is it anyway, right? I'm single. I'd rather be with just a single. If I'm going to talk to men, I find out if they're married, and if they're nice people and they want to play a game, I'll play a game with a married man. But that's it. But everybody has their own set of rules in life. We can't judge others. Everybody likes to judge, judge, judge. Don't. As long as they're not hurting you, what does it freaking matter whether they have a wife, lovers, whatever? I don't care. But you know what? If you're interested a little bit, yeah, you could find trouble on there, Paisley. I'm sure that there's been trouble. 100 a year, less than 10 a month. Definitely worth it. Yeah, I enjoy it. And that $10 a month, I was paying for Paramount. Paramount. Yeah. So, it is worth it. And I do use it. I like to go horseback riding. When I meet somebody I like, I don't just we go it's like you can have a date with someone. You can say, like, let's go stroll by on a canal or a river in Portugal, or let's go to the mountains and ski. You can do that. I mean, anything. See, a lot of people likes the true crime stuff. Hi, Lori. Are you still here? We're all still here. Judy, hi, Judy. I'm sorry if I miss you. I just try to catch everybody. So that's what I do. I do a lot of Second Life late at night, mostly, or in the morning with coffee. I meet my friend and we sit and talk. A girlfriend. I've met a few good girlfriends lately, and we have some fun. And then there's these guys that I'm really beautiful. I mean, my avatar is absolutely gorgeous. So she's going to get hit on a lot. And I only like the people that have a little bit of intelligence enough to make me want to talk to them. You didn't miss it. I'm still here. Well, yeah, I got on at 7. But in the real, but if the real wife finds out about you, there may be some hair pulling going on. People fight. No, not really. Mm-mm. We're all adults too. I mean, you don't have, if you're in a, when you have a choice, you can do like GP, moderate, and adult. So you can go only places that there's no sex or nothing. You can do whatever you want to do, just like in real life. RVDebs, could I live in a different century? Like, could I live in London in the 1600s? You could dress up, and I bet you'd find other people. Like this guy that I met that had the castle. They were not in this year. They were that was the home of like this way long ago. Yeah, I'm single waiting to find a boyfriend. When when I do get one, I don't want to go through a breakup. Well, nobody wants to go through a breakup. It's good to solve issues with your partner maturely. Yeah, yeah, you got to be mature. Exactly. No, I haven't. My avatar Joseph has changed. Her face has changed. I'll do another. I'll have to do another little video so you can see the new face. They're both pretty. Yeah. th- I'm not sure what you could find because I've never really searched for any of that, but I'm sure there are, and I know there's costumes and people dress up. Medieval times, yeah, yeah. There are people that get into medieval times. I've seen guys and girls, like, dressed like that, but they probably have, like, clubs that they go to, because you can go to a country bar and hear country rock, and everybody's got cowboy hats, and their little avatars are jamming. Then you can go to the jazzy evening love songs with formal wear, only formal wear allowed. Then you can go to a rock club, and it's screaming rock. How old is my avatar? She's forever going to be probably about 28. Hi, John King. Nice to see you. We have a friend, Fish Stick USA, who is in here in the chat. He sneaked in when you weren't looking. Well, I hope you are comfortable and you got a good seat. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put out a video. I usually put a video out now every week because I don't do a lot. So I put them all together. Yes, a new video, what she looks like, vampires. No, I don't do that. It's not my thing. Yeah, you could do costumes. That's right. You do costumes. I mean, there's all you wouldn't believe the stores where you could buy clothes. I wish it was that easy in real life. Thank you, fish stick. Are you a good fish stick? I've had some really bad fish sticks lately. Yeah, so I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing, and I'm painting, and I get into having to be creative. Or that's definitely important. Yeah, Butterbean Head, you might wanna, like, and if you do go on Second Life, message me on Facebook, and I will give you my name, because then you can search for my name, and you when I'm online, you'll know, because it shows you. I'm glad. A good laugh is so important, isn't it? Really. You know, there's some good things about it. It really has helped me socially. I wish I had in-person places to go. I would not be on Second Life as much, but it's safe. Really, nobody can hurt me. I can dress any way I want, sexy. I can dress like classic, and I do. I dress all kinds of ways. I'm into the jewelry and everything. Oh, okay. That's a cute name for a dog, Fish Stick. I got Rosie and Lily. I have 2 flowers. Yeah, I've done Facebook games. I did, Bingo Blitz, which I got tired of. I've done the slot machine stuff on Facebook or off of Facebook. This is better, and I can play games. I literally sit down by myself, and I have a table with I'm doing it. It's all automated, and if I wanna play by myself, then the robots play with me. It's you do whatever you wanna do. Ooh, family-sized nachos in the oven. You could sit it right on that coffee table with all the people. Do I think Okay, Lori says, "Do you think that if you had places to go there in real, would you go alone?" Depending, I would love to be able to go to a bakery or a diner, coffee shop, where people gathered. Yeah, I'd go alone, but it's not as much fun alone, though. Hi, Anne. Hi. Have the rabbit ears antenna from Walmart. Cheap, brings in me. Nothing would work here, Anne. If you're in a city, those cheaper, yeah, the rabbit ear type stuff works, but because I'm an hour from any tower, it wouldn't work here. They had they have Coral Isle too. I work at it most days. Yeah, we all have little things we do during the day if you're retired. Yeah, nachos are good. There's so much doing it. Yeah, see, Lori, I know what you mean. You're lucky that you do have. At least you could do something though. You could push yourself to do something. There's something that, even though you don't like to go alone, it is good to just make yourself do something. Step out of your comfort zone. But I would rather be with people, yes. Joseph's having nachos with my bud. Comes over after work. I'm going to fry some hamburger and add to it sour cream, mild salsa, Tex-Mex cheese. That sounds good. Passing around the nachos. Speaking of drinks, does anybody watch SV Delos? It's the family that travel on a big sailboat all over the world many times. How do you find the clubs in Second Life? Well, that's pretty easy. There's a search, like at the bottom of your screen. There's like a little searchy thingy. You click on that and make sure it's on places. Then you can put in rock club, disco, whatever you're into, country. Try to find stuff, and then you just click on them, and there's a little teleport, and you go, okay, and you click on it, and it goes, and it just drops you off in this new place. Then you stand around because everything has to res. So, you don't think it's not perfect at the beginning, and then it reses slowly. You can see everything, and then wander around. Stuffed potatoes. That sounds good. You guys are gonna make me hungry. Yeah. 24 more months till you're 62. So, you should just put Kathy's in her 60s. Me too, Joseph. I definitely talk about any subject just about. SV Delos is on live right now. I have it on. I just have the sound off. They're live. They're going through the Panama Canal right now as we speak. They're live. I've never seen them do this before, but it's pretty cool. Good night, Linda. Say hello to your husband. That sounds good. Cheesesteak. Yeah, this is cool. They're in the locks. Well, I'll tell you, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get off here, but I hope that I've inspired you guys to, even if you don't go on Second Life, just be inspired to try new things. You know, what's gonna happen? Nothing, right? And remember, as you think, so shall it be, right? So we have to think good thoughts, push ourselves a little bit to do things. I know it's not easy. Next Friday, we have a big surprise. Give me a thumbs up before you leave, if you will. I really appreciate that. And thanks for coming in tonight. And I'll see you on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. Peace out, my good friends.